Hey guys, Red Ninja here. You're wondering about the mask. This is actually Star-Lord's mask from Guardians of the Galaxy, which comes out this Friday, August 1st, in the US. I think it already came out in the UK, I'm not sure. But anyway, go see it. Should be really good. And yeah, anyway, back into what you actually clicked on the video for, which is how to make one of these. It's a wand, really. Yep, this is actually poplar, which is kind of like pine, but it's soft wood. It's really easy to work with, really easy to manipulate into what you want. So yeah. Anyway, set that right there. Hopefully it doesn't mess anything up. I got the idea because being a fan of Harry Potter, everybody wants a wand. That's a solid thing. But then I thought, you know what, like I don't really want Harry's wand. I don't want Hermione's wand. I want one that's unique to me. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make one. And I was looking on Epic Fantasy's YouTube page, also stormthecastle.com. Give him a shout out there. Yeah, if go check him out. But on his page, he had something how to make this, which is a medieval wax stamper. You get the melted wax on your envelope or on your letter, and you push this down on it, and it'll leave an imprint. And that's what the imprint is on mine. It's just an A. See? Really generic. Yeah, but I seen this, and he created this little handle. I think he actually used a broom handle. I was like, man, that's really cool. It fits nicely in your hand. It has this nice little curve for your finger right here. See it right there. Nice little groove going all the way around it. I'm like, you know what? I was like, that would be really great for a wand. So I decided, I'm like, I'm gonna kind of use Snowball. There we go, Snowball, off his idea, and I'm gonna make my own. I'm like, all right. So first off, what we needed was 2 dowel rods, or you can use like he used a broom handle, which worked out amazingly for him, and I didn't. I had actually had dowel rods laying around for some unknown reason. I'm not even sure, but you're gonna need 2 dowel rods, one bigger, one smaller. Obviously, the bigger one's gonna be your handle. Smaller one's gonna be the actual typical wand. And so, what he did was when he started out, he had a rasp. I used a rasp too, but I can't find it now. So this is what you use second. It's a file. You can tell it's very, very fine coarse, not very. It's not gonna take away a lot of material, not near like a rasp would. You would start off with the rasp, take out most of the material with that. As you can tell, I've already started to take out a little bit on this one because I was making another one. But you can take out a lot with that rasp, and then this will just kind of go in, and I don't know if you can see how this is this way. This is kind of rough on the inside. It's really hard to get used to this whole video thing. But anyway, you use this rasp then, and you just go all the way around it in a nice little pattern. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't have any fancy video editing things, so this is what a lot of the videos are gonna be. Just all one shot, one take, off we go. Anyway, you smooth it out right like that. Anyway, you want to go all the way around it. As you can see with this one, this right here, it's gone all the way around. It's nice, rounded off, and then I also rounded off the ends of it because you don't want this really sharp corner. For that, you're just going to take your rasp first, and you're going to start going parallel and just kind of work your way like this. As you're going up and down, which you really can't see it on here, but you're going to go up and down, moving way too fast for my camera to pick up. You're going to round it. You're going to do that all the way around the base of it. And I did it up here at the top as well, but that's a personal preference. And once you have your handle done, you're going to drill a hole. I used a drill press, but you could probably use like a cordless drill or like a hand drill. Just be careful. You don't want to like slip off and drill a hole in your finger. That's never fun. But you want to kind of center it up right there on the center. See, and you're going to center it up, and you're going to drill a hole that is the exact same size as your little dowel rod. And that's important because otherwise it's not going to fit in there like it should. So what you're going to do is then after that, it should just fit really snug right in there. So if it fits really snug, great. You don't really have to do anything to it. I mean, you can super glue it to kind of keep it in there. But if it's not super snug, talking like you can't like hardly pull it out, then you're going to want to use Gorilla Glue. And you're going to want to use Gorilla Glue because Gorilla Glue expands, and it's going to come in contact with all those walls and expand to hold it right in place. I know, I'm sorry, I go from looking at the camera to looking at the screen. Anyway, once you have your hole drilled, you put that in there. I went ahead and worked on the tip of it too, so that it wasn't just like this, wasn't just flat. I kind of rounded off the tip. That's preference to you. Make it your own. You can obviously copy mine. I'm perfectly okay with that. But the whole point that I did it was because I wanted one, that was unique to me. It was my own. So with that, I'll show you guys a couple other techniques that you can use to create something that's uniquely yours. The first one being, you can take this rasp and just chuck it. Don't use it. You don't have to use that at all. If you don't have one, that's perfectly okay. You don't really need it. What you can use is a pocket knife, like this, like my pocket knife right here, or you can use utility knife or a box cutter. Some people call them box cutters. I've always called them utility knives. Or if you really have to, you can use a kitchen knife. Not recommended because the lady in the household might get upset. Or if you are the lady of the household, you might get upset because you might think it's a great idea, and then later you go to use it and you're like, wait, no, it's got wood shavings on it. So you can use a kitchen knife, not recommended. Or you can use something like this, hunting knife. As long as it's a knife that's sharp and will cut through the wood very effectively. I'm going to use my pocket knife. But you're going to start out, if you want that little crevice there, you can. If you don't, if you just want, if you want to carve something really weird, I had one that, it was kind of flat on both sides and kind of rounded up top, and, it gives it a much rougher look. So hang on, I'll try to show you what I mean. Sorry, you can probably see shavings flying. I told you this is all one shot. I don't have fancy editing things. So anyway, It's not going to show you very well, is it? Oh, this way. So you can kind of see how it's not entirely, it's not real smooth. It's a rougher look, but still sophisticated. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Sophisticated. So it still looks elegant enough to be a wand. It just doesn't look as, pristine as this nice smooth thing. I have one like that. Again, I don't know where it's at. I keep losing things, probably because my room's a wreck. Which, yeah, it's a wreck. Looking around. Yeah. Anyway, even if you do that, you're still gonna drill your hole and put, your little dowel rod in there. Or also, if you really want to, you can use the larger dowel rod. You can make it smaller than what mine is, because you can tell mine's got this gap right here. You can make that smaller so that you don't have a gap hardly at all, and you can use a wood burner. You can burn a design into it if that's what you want to do, or you can paint it. I stained mine. Mine did started out as the same color as that right there, but I used I believe it was a cherry oak stain, and I just I stained it darker down here, and then kind of faded it out lighter as you get more towards the end of it. So make it yours if you want. If you want to just make mine, that's cool too. You have everything you need to make mine. But it feels a lot better when you have you make your own, because you know that it's not anybody else's. So yeah, so that's how you do that. Any questions, comments? You can either put them down there in the comments, or you can message me. Is that still a thing? Can you message people on YouTube? I don't know. Yeah, but you can put it in the comments. You can post a reply video. If you do decide to make this, and then you're like, I want to show this to them. Yeah, make a video of it, show it off, be proud of what you just made. Just, it's awesome. You have your own wand. Mine kind of came out of necessity. I needed a magic wand for. Sorry, no, that sounds kind of strange. Like, weirdo needed a magic wand, but it was for a skit thing. So yeah, I kind of needed a magic wand for that, and it's like, yeah, I could go buy one, but not so much. So but yeah, like I said, there's that. Or if you want to make, if you do want to make this wax sealer, this is Epic Fantasy's YouTube page. Guy's name's Will. Awesome stuff on there. Incredible. Anything nerdy that you can imagine, he's probably made it. He makes, he actually does forging. He does all this other stuff. So, yeah, check him out as well. If you liked this video, there should be more stuff like it. There's another video that I have posted previously of kind of introducing myself. If there's anything that you want to see me do, either before or after watching that video, because it kind of explains what I can do, what I'm interested in, stuff like that. It doesn't tell me where I live because creepers. So, train of thought gone. Yeah. Anyway, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And then, if there's anything you want to see me do, if you want to see a Nerf mod, if you want to know a scale on the guitar, if you want to know a riff, something, I'm sure I can figure it out. I usually can. So yeah, go check out Will from stormcast.com, Epic Fantasy, here on YouTube. And I will post links to his channel in my description. I hope. Once again, new to this stuff, not really sure. Oh, wow, that was a terrible voice crack. I'm not really sure how to do a lot of this stuff yet. Like I said, this is all one shot because I don't know how to edit anything. Like, I used to use Windows Movie Maker, and for some reason that seemed to take a crap, and now doesn't want to play anything. It doesn't want to. I don't know. Anyway, that's discussion for another day. So I am going to stop talking because you guys are probably pretty bored at this point because it just seems to be dragging on. Once again, real quick, like, subscribe, check out my other videos, check out Will from stormcaster.com, Epic Fantasy here on YouTube. His thing will be in the description to both his website and his YouTube channel, and I'll probably post a link to the other video in the description as well. So yeah, I can figure out how to do this. Yeah, bye.